Hey guys, welcome back to Vallone's RC Hobby, the channel that brings you life, liberty, and the pursuit of RC action. Hey guys, what we got in front of us today is the XLF F16 four-wheel drive 1/14 scale buggy in comparison to the very popular WLTOYS 144001. I'm going to do a comparison breakdown from the get-go out the box and see what we got. Let's get to it. And here we be, guys, the XLF F16 WLTOYS 144001. I'm going to do a comparison breakdown on these two awesome buggies. But before we do, please be sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'll be bringing you RC content like this each and every week. And practical information, easy information to understand, and we just want to have fun. So guys, here we are. Now, I posted a few weeks back, I think on OMG RC's feed, he posted this car for sale on Banggood. It wasn't for sale just yet. It was like they were taking pre-orders. And immediately off the bat, when I saw the pictures of this car, it looked like a complete knockoff to the 144001. And it's a super popular car. I've done videos on this. I'm still working on brushless setups for this. Still waiting for some parts to come in, guys, so I do apologize for the delay. But this car looked pretty cool. I did like the body already, better than the 144. And out the box, I think it looks meaner. I think it has a more aggressive look to it than the WLTOYS. It actually is heavier because we do have more metal components on this car. If I take a flip over here, you have all metal A-arms and such. The chassis is actually a little different compared to this car. So the screw holes are different. I do hear the diff sizes are different. The diff housings are different. The A-arms are different. Of course, these are all metal A-arms. Now you can get this conversion to the WLTOYS. You can upgrade all of these arms. I hear it's not really that necessary to do that, but this car overall is beefier. Drivetrain wise, dog bones, okay, these are thicker here. The drivetrain is thicker. Overall, the car is a thicker, more robust feeling vehicle. And again, for about $100, $94, I'm seeing it. I think I got this car for $100 and it came with 2 batteries. But you have all metal components on this. Even the shock towers are thicker than the WLTOYS. There's a lot that I thought was going to be interchangeable between the two, and they are not. So the only things I think you can maybe change around are maybe the shocks, but I do think the shocks on the XLF are not as thick as these, the WLTOYS. So some slight differences overall. I mean, the appearance looks the same. What I don't like out the box, of course, the toe is way out of whack from the beginning. WLTOYS are notorious for that too, and I have a video on what you should do before sending this thing out for a rip. And one of them is to adjust the toe in the front and rear to my liking. So this also I can see, but I do love the tires on this car. These tires would look great, I think, on a WLTOYS as well. Now I have another version of this car coming in for me to review that has monster truck tires on it. And it's brushless, and that car on Banggood is about $143.99. Guys, I'm gonna have links in the description below this video where you can look at these cars. But one thing I noticed out the box with this car is that shocks feel okay. Again, I love the body better than this. This looks more like a fat body that a lot of guys are getting for this car, the WLTOYS, because if they're going with bigger batteries are a tight fit in the WLTOYS. This body looks like it can house a bigger battery a little bit better. This came with a 1600 milliamp 2S battery. So pretty much the same equipment as what the WLTOYS gets. A few things are different right off the bat. We'll take this cover off. Now, Tomley RC, he's got a great RC channel, a fellow out of England, did a comparison breakdown of these two cars. He did a great job describing what's different and not different. So definitely check out that video. He goes into some more detail exactly what's going on. So, so here we go. I'll take the bodies off here. We'll put these together. And you see, probably the same motor, 550 brushed motor. Big ESC here. Again, it's one of those 2-in-1 jobbers that has everything kind of combined in one between the receiver, ESC, 5 plugs, of course, again, for the servos, which not a huge fan of. But, you know, out the gate, this thing looks beefier. Even the drivetrain in here, a lot thicker. This is steel. This is probably, I think they said anodized or something, or it's just a lighter steel drive shaft. It's not as heavy duty compared to the XLF. I do like the name of this, F16. Gosh, it sounds like an F16 fighter plane. I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, it sounds like it's got a good name to it as opposed to 144001. Come on, WLTOYS, let's get some better names going. But yeah, I mean, it looks like a much beefier car. Like I said, it feels much better. So this could probably take some more abuse. But what we see right out the gate is also the gearing is different. So you have a bigger spur gear on this guy, smaller pinion, as opposed to the opposite here. You got a smaller spur, you have a really big pinion in the WLTOYS, and I discussed that once before. So out the box, this is going to be faster. But you can run into heat issues if you want to put a bigger battery in this. And most guys are doing that. They're putting a 3S battery in that stock WLTOYS, and they're cooking the ESC. This, I'm curious. It looks like a bigger ESC. Maybe it can take some more heat. You know, can we put a 3S battery in here? And since it is a lower gear pinion, maybe it can take the 3S. I have, you know, yet to even drive this thing. So pretty cool car. I do like the way it looks. I hope we get to figure out, you know, what kind of upgrading we can do with this. I have yet to take the motor out, and I hear the motor mount is not adjustable. That's unfortunate. And I do hear the screws to take out the motor mount are, again, a pain in the butt, just like the WLTOYS. So you might have to heat these up with a heat gun to get those to come out. And again, I think these cars would do great on a brushless system. I have yet to know what pinion tooth is in here. Guys, if anybody knows ahead of me what size pinion is actually in here and what the pitch is, because there was odd pitching going on with the teeth in the WLTOYS. So if you did want to upgrade, it was a very odd scenario there. So in order to really upgrade this successfully with brushless, you got to go with some different pitch pinion gears. I'm sorry, smaller pinion gears, but with the right pitch that were tough to find. So, but yeah, out the gate, I think this car looks really cool. And like I said, it's got a little more weight to it. I hear stock like this, it's only doing about 20 to 21 miles an hour. I'm not crazy about that. Now, one thing I feel is the reason is again, the lower gearing, but this is very geary. Like, I'm trying to move this, and it feels like the pinion and the spur, like maybe there's no backlash. And if that's the case, that's unfortunate, because, you know, I want to be able to adjust the backlash, but you can't with this if there's no adjustment with the motor mount. So, because I have heard it on some other videos, and it sounds very geary. It sounds, you know, very choppy kind of. I mean, as opposed to my WLTOYS, I can move this back and forth pretty easily. And it's not so geary. This thing is catching, and it's like bup, 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 bup. So it's going to be an interesting test here. But so that's where it's at. And so from what I know, I think the arms, if you wanted to change the arms off this car to say put on a WLTOYS, you can do that. But other than that, I don't think there's really much else that's the same. Even the mount, the brace mount in the center here is different than here. So yeah, not a complete rip, guys. Not just a complete rename like we've seen in the past. So very, very interesting, and I can't wait to try it out. But I think I want to start opening some stuff up first before I take it for a real run. You know, I like to show the car's full potential, but if they're not built factory, really ready to go, I'd like to inspect that. And that's a good thing for everybody to do on all these so-called ready-to-run RCs. I know they sound ready to run. They say they're ready to run, but you know what? Sometimes these things are flying, to be built and made in the factory, and they got to get them out as quick as possible. So, maybe there was just some oversight on many things. But I'm going to take a look at these things, and like I said, I mean, look at the dog bone soles. I heard these are CVDs, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it looks like that. But they're a lot thicker. The WLTOYS was known for bending these. These always would bend, and you can get them pretty easily on the market today. But they beefed up everything on this to take abuse, and for a little extra money, I think it's worth it on a build standpoint. But we got to get some speed now, and 20 miles an hour I'm not feeling. 30 miles an hour with this was really cool. I would love to put my Beetle body on this new XLF with the new monster truck tires that come. So I'm waiting for that. Let's see how we can. Oh yeah, I'm digging it. Oh yeah, put the mounts on this with the bigger tires coming in, and we got ourselves a 1/14 scale monster Beetle. And why not, right? We got Beetles everywhere here, don't we? So, all right, guys, that's a short video today. I have not run this yet. I'm planning on getting it out on the road and taking it for a rip, and we'll see what this little guy does. And then I'll come back and I'll do a more thorough review for you. Again, please be sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll be bringing you RC videos like this each and every week. And all right, guys, please leave your comments in the comment section below if anybody has any more insight to this car. I just, like I said, it's a beefier car. Everything on it, metal-wise, seems a lot thicker, and the weight is more. The tires are more aggressive. Still, 12mm hex, so that's good between the two of them. But head-to-head battle right now, the WLTOYS will beat it in a first run. Okay, guys, hope all is well. Be well out there, be safe, have fun with RC, and get out and play. All right, guys, take care.